Leave it to Stephen Hawking to do it. Of course he can sit there and think about it. He's got nothing else to do. Let him get online. Oh, it's great to think. I like thinking. We didn't have to put man on the moon. What was he doing? What did he do? Nothing. Has he been back? No, he hasn't.
Alright, mate Karl, part 2. Let's go.
Welcome to this DVD extra. I suppose it should be called Meet Karl Pilkington 2. We did a little bonus feature for my politics DVD, where we talked about politics, obviously, and that sort of introduced you to the world. That was put on YouTube, and it's had like 1 million hits. So I think it's time we did that again, but around science, a subject that, if possible, you know less about than you did about politics, in a way.
Yeah.
I reckon I do know more.
Obviously, as you can tell, I'm trying to act like Karl. It's so cringy. I'm sorry. I love the geezer. I feel like I probably live my life like Karl, literally. I just live my life like him. I just don't care. I'm just myself. If you don't like me, that's it. I just don't care. But yeah, let's see what the legend is going to talk about. What's the crack? What's the story? Let's go.
More about science.
What is science?
It's in everything, isn't it? Can't avoid science.
Fair enough.
It's interesting because people who believe in God say that about God. He's in everything.
No, but this is like proper. This is, if people want to believe in God, that's all right. But science is, without science, you wouldn't have any of this.
Well, it's almost the antithesis, isn't it? That if you believe in the magic of, God and all his impossibilities and the illogical, and that's science looks at hard empirical facts.
See, all that went right off my head. I'm into science. I'm into the weird science.
I knew it.
I like the fun of it. There's a lot of fun in science.
Is it? The Big Bang.
Let's start at the beginning. The Big Bang. Okay, here, what do you think of this? An atom, right, is mostly nothing. One analogy is it's like a fist in the Albert Hall. So an atom, the size of the Albert Hall, the matter part of it, okay, the nucleus would be a fist. The rest is space, okay? That's one thing. With a fly buzzing around it.
Is that right now? It's like a pinball, like Ricky Gervais said in one of his, I can't remember what episode it was, but in Ricky Gervais show, it goes in Karl's head. It's like a pinball machine, like ding, 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 ding. I'm sure that's what's happening right now. And Watch is gonna come out with the most random rubbish. Watch. That's why we love him. I absolutely love this guy. I love him. I have the most respect for this guy. My favorite comedian, even though he's not a comedian, in a way, he's a comedian to me. He makes me laugh. It makes me happy. Let's go. Follow me on Instagram, Eddie Chi. Write me on Insta. Follow me. Let's chat on Insta. I take requests on Insta more. Go on.
As the electron, just a
That's great.
charge. Now, when we look at it on that scale, it's easy to understand that all matter that exists, everything in this universe, was once in the space many, many times smaller than an atom.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
confused.
sense. That doesn't. No one. Most people watching this are going, I don't get that. My head hurts. What else is on?
Everything in the universe.
What else is on? I don't get that. What else is on? Let's check the TV now. What's on? Oh, Chase is on. The Chase is on. Tipping Point is on. Oh, God. And it's so true. But most people that get into these conversations wouldn't say that because they feel like they might look stupid if they said that. But all human beings were allowed not to know stuff. You'd have to know everything. That's cool. Legend.
Could be crammed into the tiniest thing imaginable. And that was sitting there in the beginning of time. Right? 15 billion years ago. Right? And then it expanded into a universe in a few minutes.
He's lost.
What was the minutes then?
No.
So we don't know then. It's all amazing, that. The Big Bang thing. I've said to you, was it a Big Bang Or was it just because there was nothing else there to drown out the noise? At the end of the day, it's that whole thing, isn't it? The noise. Was there even a noise if no one's there to hear it? Don't be worrying about all that stuff. Leave it to Stephen Hawking to do it. Of course he can sit there and think about it. He's got nothing else to do. Let him get online. It's great to think. I like thinking, but my world's too busy. I've always got to be doing other things. He's sat
Stephen
there
Hawking.
just thinking. I'd be the same if I was in his shoes. Exactly the same.
I thought I was going to say I'd be the same if I was in his chair. Well, sorry. It's a bit dark. Sorry. Let's get back.
Thinking, but he's done that much thinking. He's thinking about things now he doesn't need to think about. Pack it in, Steve. Have a rest. Play Pac-Man. Do whatever. Just do something else. Stop worrying about the Big Bang.
Play Pac-Man.
He's wasting his life thinking about something that doesn't matter. We don't need to know the answer.
Oh,
He's wasting his life thinking about something that doesn't matter.
Stephen Hawking.
Good.
It doesn't matter, does it? In your life of things that matter, where would you put the Big Bang?
No, but then where
We're
do you
not
draw
here
the
for
line?
long enough. Well, we're not here for long
But then
enough.
nothing matters then, does it? So
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What
Things
does?
matter.
What matters?
Well, keeping people happy.
Okay.
You know,
Fair enough.
looking after people.
So keeping them happy could be giving them life-saving drugs, or feeding a starving world, or
Doesn't
letting
care.
someone become mobile that was otherwise immobile.
And that's fine. But you're talking about space. When did it start? Where does it end? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You know, it goes on and on and on and on. We know that. Atoms, they're not getting in the way. Stop worrying about them. I read something about some scientists trying to smash one up. What for? They're not in the way. If they were big and I kept bumping into them, smash them up. Break them down. Gravel. Make gravel out of them.
Make atoms so tiny that they're only gravel.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not an issue.
Oh,
There is loads of
what a
problems in
legend.
the world. There is loads of problems. You mentioned them all, the starvation, all that, and someone's faffing about with an atom. That isn't going to sort anything out.
Faffing about an atom, you know, faffing about. I feel sorry for my neighbour. I'm laughing so much.
Some people say mathematics is the tool of science. You need maths to do anything in science
Yeah,
of precision.
I
Do you?
believe that. You do. I like doing DIY. I've told you, there's a lot of maths involved. Accuracy.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay. Just taking it slightly even more accurate than DIY. Microsurgery. Putting a man on the moon. The figures had to be.
Pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you see, if we didn't have
Pointless.
the numbers, that wouldn't have happened. But all we've done is create
Pointless.
something else we didn't need because of something else we've got. We didn't have to put man on the moon. What was he doing? What did he do? Nothing. Has he been back? No, he hasn't. He didn't enjoy it.
What the
No one else has gone up there. The only reason, the thing that I've thought of recently when I thought that would be good to go into space again is to get rid of rubbish. That's what I'd do. They're always going on.
I remember you said there was a time that they found a microwave in space. Someone on Ricky Gervais. You gotta check out Ricky Gervais show. I've done about 9 episodes. They're so good. Each part is literally, each second is so good. And they said something about a microwave in space. So, I'm like, why would you even think about that? It goes about bringing a washing machine, bringing a dishwasher to space. Just random stuff. Like, how do you think of all this stuff? What a legend.
On about landfill and everything. It's not good. We can't get rid of all this. Shoot it up there. Stick it into space. It's expanding. There's loads of space. Stick all the shit up there. Don't be sending a man up. I heard that one of them astronauts knocking a golf ball about on the moon.
No, it's,
Leave your golf clubs at home and take some shit up with you and tip it.
Yeah. But do you know how much fuel is needed to get a kilogram of something up out of the Earth's atmosphere and into space?
He had a golf club with him. A
I
golf
know.
ball.
Okay, but how
Golf
much rubbish do you think we can really get rid of?
As much as you want.
But how much fuel does it take? I mean, it's a matter of economics as well. Think of the fuel that would take
God.
bin bag full up into space would far outweigh that bin bag being on Earth.
But they keep going into space now. They're not going to the moon. They knock around space, messing with satellites.
Right.
Less
Messing.
astronauts. A couple of bin bags. Chuck some shit up there. And what's good with it is it won't break up. It'll just keep circling. And up there, then, Space isn't space anymore. It'll be like a museum because there'll be old stuff from years ago. At the moment, we don't save anything, do we? It's all about recycling. Everything's destroyed. There's no evidence of the past. Go into space, it'll be like
Is there?
Antiques Roadshow. Years gone by.
Right. I'd like to see this episode. That's mental, Karl.
It's not mental.
It is mental.
If you watch British TV, I don't really watch Antique Roadshow, but I know what it is. Oh my, no way. Like, the way he adds stuff together. Like, what would make you think of Antique Roadshow when you think of space? Why would you think of that at the same time? Why? Only him? Actually, I'm going to be doing a live. I might go live tomorrow night, Friday at 6 p.m. No, 7 p.m. I'm not sure yet. Just, Q&A, we chat, we'd look at the funniest stories of the week. Be like Karl, something like that. I might do a bit of reaction live as well. Nothing that's going to get copyright. But yeah, I love this. I feel like everyone that supports Karl Pilkington, that likes watching Karl Pilkington, is like me in a way. Because it takes a certain person not to take him too serious, to just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? He's someone that you just... Some people might not like him because they feel like, what is he on about? But he's not. That's just him being himself, enjoying life. And that's the way it should be, because I keep saying it. Life is too short. Enjoy your life. And whatever you do, if you're a bricklayer, if you're a plumber, you're a doctor, whatever you do, I don't care what you do. If you make £5, £20, £100, we're all going to die. We're only here for, brief period of time. Let's enjoy it. You know what I mean? Let's make an impact in someone's life. Do you know what I mean? You can make an impact in someone's life. You might think I can't, but you can. Just be yourself. Look at Karl. Who would have thought? Karl Pilkington. When Ricky Gervais first met him, everyone else probably think it was this guy. He's an engineer. I think it was an engineer. Was an engineer with Ricky Gervais. I can't know what they're doing. But yeah, actually, thanks to the person that sent me Suzanne's picture. I saw Suzanne. What's your name? I forgot your name now. You sent it me on Insta. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for the love I'm getting on Insta. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's get back. I forgot your name now. Oh my God. I had it in my head before I started. I'll give you a shout out next time. Thank you. But thank you.
Mental. How would you get the rubbish up there?
In the rocket.
Yeah, but you don't know anything. Do you know how much fuel it takes to burn?
They're going up anyway. I'm just saying, at least if they're going
Might
up
as well.
there, do something. Do something different. It's space. There's nothing in space. Well, let's put something there. That's what we do as humans. We don't like plain space. We fill it. That's what we do.
That's true. That's
so
true.
Just chuck some shit into space. That's all I'm saying. If you're up there, get rid of a few bin bags.
Brilliant. That's space.
There's nothing.
Space.
Don't you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing.
Yeah, but it's mental. It's everything's wrong with
It's
it.
mental.
It's once again a terrible, flawed theory.
Is it? I don't think so. It's got a point. People like to build trees. They cut the
Time
trees.
machines. They're funny. That's science.
Well, we're sort of going into the future, aren't we? All the time, by
Every
definition.
day. Every day we are. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm talking about people want to do big leaps, don't they?
Like what?
Yeah.
I met a scientist once, old fella,
fancy.
a proper scientist. He said he'd love to get in a time machine.
Proper
Patrick
scientist.
Moore.
No, Heinz Wolf.
All right.
Met him, he said, I'd love a time machine.
Where would he go? Back or?
Yeah,
forward?
back. He said he wanted to go back, because he asked me, he said, where do you want to go? And I said, I think I picked a holiday that I had.
So you went back 5 or 6 years.
In Wales.
Because I knew exactly what I'd be going back to. I enjoyed that week. I'd be going back. I wouldn't have to pay for that holiday. I've already paid for it. It's not like I'm turning up and someone's going, get out, you shouldn't be here.
Get out.
I was there.
So you're going back because you reckon you'll save 400 quid?
Like, it's 250. It was a bargain. In Mallorca, a villa, swimming pool, 3 bedrooms.
That's what you'd use a time
That's
machine
cheap.
for?
I'm just saying, why do people always have to jump so far
So
back?
hold on then, let me get this straight. Are you going back and it's you now and you've had that 5 years and you're loving it? Oh, I remember doing this. Or are you going back and just reliving it?
Actually, when he said Mallorca there, it reminded me of a trip I went to in Bulgaria, Burgos, my family. It was like almost 10 years ago. And it was for like 5 days, 6 days. But I absolutely enjoyed it. Like, I can still remember the weather of a particular day, how everyone was together in a swimming pool. You know, we're so innocent, so young. Just remember that, because like the older you get, the less time you spend with family, isn't it? It's so crazy. It's this rat race. But yeah, if you got a chance to spend time with your mom, dad, if they're still alive, spend it. I'm lucky enough to have my parents alive. Yo, spend time with them if you can. Let's get back. I'm getting too soft, aren't I? It's Karl. Karl just makes you go into this crazy path. Let's go.
Like a memory, and no one knows the difference, and nor do you. It's like you just do it, and then you have to.
No. Everybody there doesn't know I've gone back in time.
Right. So you've come from the future then.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
No, I know, but you're in your body then. You look like you did then, but actually, it's Karl 5 years on.
Yeah, but I'm having the same holiday, and I'm going to enjoy it more.
So you're not coming back with going like, oh, Rita, go and get that checked out.
No.
And no?
Just having a holiday. But the weird thing is, this Professor bloke,
doesn't care.
he wanted to go back. He said he wanted to go back
Professor
when, like,
bloke.
cavemen were knocking about to see how they sort of mooched about and how they survived.
See, that to me is more interesting than going back on a holiday I've already had. I'll be honest.
You wouldn't go back to being a caveman. You'd hate it. You'd be going, oh, God, send me back. And they go, no.
Send me
I'll
back.
stay here for a bit. It's an expensive
Like
machine.
10,000 years.
Expensive machine.
I don't understand. I wouldn't want to go forward either.
So when you went back, so suppose you went back to caveman times, right? You are you, right? You'd fit in
Well, I'd
fine.
be brilliant.
Yeah.
I'd be the king.
Maybe.
Be
No, I
the
would.
king. Imagine.
Right. What would you do then?
They'd all
How
be-
would you?
Like you said, they'd be
They
worried
go.
about-
They go.
Yeah.
Be like, all right.
Slightly different, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's exactly the same. We haven't changed bodily. I've got a pair of pants on.
Right. So you go back naked, so you'd fit in.
No.
What?
Because I'd look all pale
Actually,
and...
someone said again, I can't remember who said it. Someone said he's always wearing a grey shirt and a kind of like a brown pant every single time. And it's either he has one grey shirt or he has loads of grey shirts. I think he has loads of grey shirts. But in a way, that's me in a way, because I like just wearing plain white t-shirts. Not now, obviously, but if I'm going out, just a plain white t-shirt does the job. I love it. A plain shirt. Clean t-shirt. Oof, I love it. Simple life.
No. You wouldn't go back naked. Or they would take your pants off. The first thing they do if you went there with pants, they would rip your pants off.
No, they wouldn't.
They would.
They
You can't go
wouldn't.
back with pants on. You've got to go back naked. It's summer. They're walking around naked. Why would you go with pants on? Before you get in the time machine, you'd have to take your pants off.
No, because I want to come across like I'm something from the future.
Okay.
So I walk in.
Okay.
They're going, whoa.
What are they doing? What do they say?
They just can't believe it. They're going, what's going on?
What do you say?
I say, I'm just visiting.
What are you wearing then? What are
Have
you
you
wearing?
seen
visiting?
this? I've gone like this.
Okay. They would definitely want to see.
No, they wouldn't.
They would to
They
know.
wouldn't, because they're sick of seeing it. To them, it's like being on a
Sick of
nudist
seeing
beach. They're no longer looking at cock and bollocks and tits and arse. They're seeing it every day. To them, it isn't weird. To me, I'll probably be looking at them. Going, put some pants on. I don't understand why they couldn't do that, really. I think they did the wheel before the pants.
Really?
Yeah, I think they did.
No, they
I
didn't.
think they did.
No, they
They
didn't.
did.
Bullshit. Bullshit, man.
Biology. The life sciences. Isn't it amazing that we're here? That anything is here? That we're
Is
having
it?
a chat now in front of these cameras for a DVD extra. And we started off as a single cell blob, a little thing
Blob.
that had the right temperature in the right compound, the right minerals, ultraviolet. A little thing happened. This little nucleus.
Look at his face. His
It
face
was just
kills
a
me.
cell. Okay?
But I don't like thinking about that.
And then it divided, then it
I
Yeah.
don't like thinking about that.
got a skin, and then
Yeah. I don't want to know. You know, when people get in touch from Friends Reunited, I go, that was 20 years ago. I don't want to know. So I
Right.
certainly don't want to know about 30 million years ago.
That's
Okay.
a million
I
years.
want my little time zone that I'm
This is my
born,
kind of
I
guy.
live and I die in.
okay.
That's all I can worry about. I don't
Doesn't
wanna know.
fascinate you at all. It doesn't fascinate you
It's
at all.
amazing, but it hurts your head, doesn't it? I don't like it. I don't
just
like
by
it.
chance something happened, a genetic mutation, and then that was chosen by nature. It worked. It survived. Okay.
But certain things work and they're not that impressive, like slugs. You always say,
Slugs.
well, it's evolved. It hasn't evolved.
Why?
Okay, we share about
Slugs.
70% of our genetic material with a slug.
The cow does.
What's 70%?
Well,
What 70% has that got that I've got?
it's got 70%.
I've coughed up stuff
Coughed
that
up.
looks like a slug. If that's a 70% you're talking about, but there is nothing else. Nothing in a slug.
There is.
Nothing.
You share DNA with an onion.
I've heard that.
That's the roundness of the
I've
head,
heard
probably.
that.
I'm telling you that the slug has about 70%
I've heard that.
of the same genetic material as the human species. We're that close. We're that close.
Too close.
All the
Yes,
hard
man.
work. All the hard work was done then, in terms of like getting it right. A slug got it right. A slug is as evolved as us.
No, it's smart.
It's perfect.
It's not perfect.
Why? Okay.
Definitely not perfect.
Why? Why isn't it
It's
perfect?
just not great. I've had to deal with slugs a lot when they were like blocking up the shower.
Right.
There's a gang of them in the tube.
Gang of slugs.
How can they be
Gang.
as evolved as me?
Crips.
What are they doing? Sat there, just all mushified.
Yeah, disgusting. They are disgusting.
Fight. Right. Talk me through it. What happened?
Just was having a shower and the shower basin filled up. And I was
Right.
like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
So I got a plunger,
Right.
sort of bits of black stuff. I'm thinking, what is this? I had to unscrew the plug hole bit. Couldn't quite get down there.
Yeah.
To take the tiles off the side of the shower thing.
Right.
Got in there, unscrewed it all, got the pipe. Just slugs all in there. All sat in there, blocking it up.
What's sat in there?
Now they got in there. But that's what I'm saying to you.
Bacteria, innit?
They don't know what they're doing. What they're doing knocking about in there. Get out! Now what are they doing?
And do you know what? The funnest part is I can actually picture him telling slugs to get out. You can. It's something that I wouldn't put past him. It's something that he'd do 100%.
I don't know to this day what they do. I watch insects. You know I like insects.
They
I love-
survive. That's what they do. They're chosen
Yeah, but
by
you don't
nature.
know. There's another one. There's loads of insects knocking about the house. There's a spider in the outside shed.
It's not an insect, nor is a slug. Slug is a mollusk. Spider's an arachnid.
All right.
Okay.
Spiders in the cupboard
I didn't know that.
outside.
Right.
I'm not joking. It's been there now for about 2 years.
Right.
Could be 3.
Okay.
Same one. It's quite big.
Right.
Just sits there in the corner.
How do you know, Sam?
I go in. I smash its web up
Why?
because I don't want it there.
Smash its
I don't want to kill the spider.
Right.
But I'm sort of saying I'm wrecking your house. If you move, there's no problem. Move. I go back. It's built its web again. Just
Right.
sat there like that, doing nothing. What is the point?
Well, it's not doing nothing, is it?
Oh, it's building its house. It's how I wreck
hunting.
it.
It's hunting.
It's not even doing that.
Well, it is. That's what it. That's how it does it. It's made a web, and things fly into it. Then it wraps them up, sucks the juice out.
Sucks the
Right.
juice
For
out.
what? To then sit in this shed.
What are
for
you
your
doing?
existence.
What
Why
are you-
doesn't it go?
But you're eating. You're staying in your flat. You want to go back to Mallorca 5 years ago. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, it depends. I've been.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in another billion years? You'll be the slug. The human race could be the slugs. There could be
Imagine.
this amazing being that evolved from us. Going, what are they doing? People go, well, you know, 70% of their genetic material. You don't know how it's going to go. You stood on the shoulder of giants.
Look at his
you stood on a
face.
few slugs. You told me in your flat, but we share our ancestry with those slugs. We are related to slugs.
I have never watched Who Do You Think You Are? And they've gone in your family tree. Do you know Terry the Slug?
What do you
The
think?
great uncle of yours. We don't need to.
I feel like you have to watch the show to know what's on about. I think it's a lot of celebrities do it, that they kind of go through their ancestry to know their, the great granddad. And not just great granddad, like great grand. Most people tend to be related to the king or the queen back in the day. But why would someone be related to a slug? But it does make sense because Ricky Gervais said, whatchamacallit? I forgot what is it called? what's the stuff what's some stuff in us again? What's it called again? But yeah, we're related to slug in some way. I'm gonna remember. Sorry, let's continue.
To know where we've come from. And nobody would want to hear that either on that programme. You would not want to hear that.
Yeah, but
It's nothing to do with us.
Oh.
It's happened. It's all an accident.
But it's a matter of degrees. Your brother. Right. Okay. Very close to you. Your
I
cousin.
haven't seen him for about 12 years.
Okay, genetically speaking. Couldn't get closer. Okay? It's the closest you can be.
That's it, your genetics. That's what stuck in my head earlier. Sorry. Our genetics are slugs. Sorry.
A brother, a son, a mother. Except a clone. An identical twin. Okay? So, cousin, a bit less. Great cousin. Bloke round the world.
Bloke around world.
Chimp.
A lot.
Marmot. Mouse.
His face.
I don't know what you're doing now. You're just saying words that way.
You say what?
What's a marmot?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you're related to him. You're related to him.
Am I? Oh, is that? Oh, okay, that's good. It's not yet. Still got a few minutes.
With all our evolution, now we can sit around doing Sudoku and inflaming our mind and inventing art and stuff. So I want to use scientific method. Let's use a bit of logic, okay? I'll give you a couple of conundrums because I want to see how you've evolved, okay? There's two children sitting on a bench,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Ready?
He's tired.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a boy and a girl, okay?
They're the kids on the bench.
Yeah.
There's a boy and a girl sat on a bench.
Yeah. The blonde-haired child
Yeah.
says, I'm a girl.
Right.
Okay.
The brown-haired child says, I'm a boy. At least one of the children are lying. Which one's the boy and which one's the girl?
What do you mean?
But what else can I see there? Can I tell by the way they look, or am I blind?
No, you can't see.
I'm blind.
Yeah, you can't
Knows
see.
a girl.
I'm telling you. This is all the information you need.
And they actually sound, I can tell by voice.
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm telling you, okay?
So hang on. Say
Two
this
children
is
sitting on a
your-
bench.
Yeah.
Right?
You've come to me. I haven't seen these.
No.
And I've not heard them. You've come
No,
to me and
yeah.
said, I've just been in the park.
Yeah.
Say again. I've just been in the park.
Yeah.
And I've seen
Yeah.
a lad and a girl. One had brown hair, one had blonde hair.
Yeah. The blonde-haired child said, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The brown-haired child said, I'm a boy. At least one of them is lying. Which one's the girl and which one's the boy?
Guessing the blonde hair is a boy. The brown is a girl.
I don't know.
Oh, other way around, obviously. Yeah, if one of them is lying, then it's the other way around. Actually, what if the blonde guy is the one that's lying? Then I'm confused now.
I want to.
Why don't you want to?
I don't want to work it out.
It's a very easy one. Just think through the scenarios in your head.
I'm a girl. Who said that? The brown-haired one. I'm a
No,
girl.
the blonde-haired one said, I'm a girl.
One of them is lying.
Yeah, at least one of them is lying.
At least one.
The lad.
So just the boy is lying.
Or both of them.
Well, they've got to be both lying, haven't they? Why?
Because there's a boy and a girl there. One of them's saying they're a girl, one's saying they're a boy.
Yeah, so if one of them's lying,
But they're both lying.
they have to be both lying. So the blonde-haired kid's a boy.
Right.
See?
But what are you doing with that?
I'm confused.
Because it trains the mind to think logically, to think through it. That's imposing a scientific method.
See, Karl is still confused, like me,
Bonus feature for
the
my
average guy.
quality.
Because even though I kind of get what's going on, I'm still a bit confused. But that's why I love the guy. He doesn't care. He'd literally tell you, look, I'm confused. I'm not sure what you're on about. Absolute legend. I love this guy. I told you I'm start going live. Check me out on Insta. Go on my Instagram. I'm gonna be asking you loads of questions regarding what you want to see more. I'm gonna be using my Insta a lot more for you guys. Yeah, don't be afraid. Send me a message. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Check out the Patreon. I'm gonna say this early. It goes on Patreon early. Check out the membership. Let me know if you want to see me go live and what you'd like to see if I do go live. Yeah. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.